I was struggling. I was basically living out in an abandoned car. And I met another homeless fellow who was living out of a box, basically. A large cardboard box near a dumpster, like you'd expect. His name was Jeffrey. Hey, I'm Chef Chet. Rice pilaf, chicken cacciatore. That's what I call cooking with gas. Who the f*** is Scott? And that's why they call me the Beyonce of cooking. Welcome to my show! I don't know how to cook.
My life before Chet, it was uneventful. I was raised in a pretty good, wealthy family.
I got into being a chef back when I was in Cambodia. I was a line cook at a Benihana's. I had a wife. She left me.
Once I graduated college in 1966, I made the big move to Hollywood. I got my start directing a few episodes, Family Ties.
I adopted a young boy. I called him Timothy, and then he left. He was very grateful, although he did steal my car, and that's, when he left, he stole my car.
Got a call one day to actually direct Big Mama's House. Obviously at the time, Martin Lawrence was probably 12 years old, and so Richard Pryor was in talks early on. Then one day we got a call saying that we had lost all our funding. So I was pretty devastated. There
was a plethora of reasons I left Cambodia. I did what any person would do, and I stole a riverboat.
I had a downward spiral from there. My girlfriend at the time, Olivia Newton-John, offered me some cocaine. I got heavily addicted. It's partially why I don't want people to see my face. I know a lot of people are still out for me. I had to hop on the next hobo train out of LA.
I was smooth sailing back to the United States. And by smooth sailing, I mean I hopped on a barge.
It was a bad time. It was a real struggle. So one day, I was actually being chased by some crack dealers. They said they wanted to kill me, so I'm assuming they wanted to kill me. I came across this abandoned car, and I was in that trunk for a good 14 hours, I think. Then an angel appeared in the form of Chet.
Jeffrey wasn't very good at cooking.
Phone books were actually like a good source of nutrition.
I used to scrounge up some random thrown away meats or maybe a can of beans.
Got day-old fish, rat meat if we got lucky. I owe a lot to Chet. He helped feed me and kept me alive. I did do some things I'm not proud of.
There was one time where we saw another homeless guy with bright yellow mittens. Jeffrey decided he would do literally anything to get those mittens.
And I may have impacted people's lives in ways that causes them to not have lives anymore.
Basically, I have dirt on Jeffrey. I have his soul in my hands.
So I got back up on my feet, thanks to Chet.
He was able to get off the crack. He had gotten a job. He was an insurance adjuster. He finally turned a new stone. New stone.
So after being an insurance adjuster for about 17 years, I knew that I still wasn't following my dream.
Jeffrey decided to help me out as well.
I told him you should stay in my apartment and we can develop this idea.
He was like, you know what, Chet, you'd be a great chef, and I feel like we can do something with this. We can make a show. Jeffrey and Chet and the other 612 crew members on the show. Sometimes my shows get a little depressing, take a little turn.
Chet, he can get on my nerves a lot.
Jeffrey says a lot of things off camera and really upsets me and pisses me off. We'll go do this or do it that way, do it with your left hand.
He forgets that I'm director.
This is my show.
It's my show.
I'm the star, not Jeffrey, and he's behind the camera and he's doing what he does, eating Twix or Crunchberry. I don't know what he does. Well, the future of I Don't Know How to Cook, basically we're hoping that we can get picked up by one of the networks, maybe CNN, PBS, QVC.
HBO, Showtime, Weather Channel. We did have a bid with NBC one time, but they actually wanted to replace Chet with Will Smith. Chet and I agreed that probably wasn't a good plan.
Jeffrey and I could be homeless again soon if this show doesn't work out.
We're just gonna keep pushing forward. Hopefully one day I'll be able to actually show my face again. Keep showing the world how to cook, or not.
I guess in life I always say the pot doesn't fall far from the pan, so cook it up and cook it good. So keep on cooking for life. That's basically my whole thing, my whole motto. Keep cooking and life will be just fine.